All right, let's move on. Next up for us, 1 p.m. Eastern, Los Angeles Rams, 3-6, 1-2 on the road. New Orleans Saints, 3-7, 2-4 at home. This one's ugly. Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. We'll start with the line history in this one. We have of course, Pinnacle not offering it. Move over to Bookmaker. Bookmaker opening up the Saints -3 at -120. That was yesterday at 8:42 in the morning, Monday, 8:42 in the morning. Now it's up to 4.5. It moved to 4.5 today at 12:08 p.m. from 3.5. So at 12:54 today, you could have got the Saints at -3. There's been a 1.5 move, which I imagine is telling you that Stafford won't be in the lineup. And if you hear his wife talk, he may not play again. And that's tough when you're dealing with a wife who doesn't want you out on the football field. The total opened up at 39 and was dropped to 38.5. Let's take a look at the cash flow here in Rams Saints. We have just 2,975 tickets in, 43% of the tickets and 80% of the cash on the Saints. So big bets came in on the Saints today, obviously. 86% of tickets on the under, and they don't have a cash number for this game. It's the only one that doesn't have a cash one at Sports Insights. The Rams coming off their 5th loss in 6 games. Ugly 27-17 loss at home to the Cardinals. Both teams playing backups, and it was ugly. The Cardinals, Colt McCoy outplayed John Wolford. Stafford out with a concussion. Wolford was 24-36 for 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Stafford remains in concussion protocol. Cooper Kupp, 3 receptions for -1 yard and left with a high ankle sprain. He's going to be put on IR. He'll have surgery. He's expected to be out at least a month. And at that point, maybe there is no point to bring him back. Rams are last in the NFL in yards per play. Now they don't have Cooper Kupp. Kupp leads the team with 812 yards on 75 catches, 6 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee's next closest at 385 yards. So now Allen Robinson, who struggled since the move from Chicago, 29 catches, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's got to step up. Van Jefferson, who has played in just 3 games due to injuries, got to step up. And Ben Skronik also has to. Against the Cards, Higbee caught 8 passes for 73 yards. Robinson 4 for 44. The run game was horrific. Akers doing nothing. Henderson doing nothing. They ran 20 times for 66 yards. This offense has scored 20 points or fewer in 6 of their last 7 games. They've scored more than 24 points just once all season. I guess that was the Falcons game. LA used their 9th different starting offensive line in 9 games. That's just a recipe for disaster. And it continues. Offensive lineman Alaric Jackson is out for the season dealing with blood clots. Right guard Chandler Brewer is on the IR with an MCL sprain. And the defense tried to keep him in it, but they couldn't get stops when they needed 2 sacks, 7 quarterback hits. Saints coming off an ugly 2010 loss at Pittsburgh. Outgained 379 to 186, 3 of 12 on 3rd down. Andy Dalton, 17 of 27 for 174 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. They could do nothing offensively. 10 first downs. Juwan Johnson led receivers with 5 catches for 44 yards, touchdown. Olave, 3 for 40. They did nothing on the ground. 15 carries for 29 yards. Alvin Kamara ran 8 for 26 yards, caught 3 passes for 19 yards. The defense tried to keep them in it, but they were on the field for too long. Steelers won the time of possession battle 38-56 to 21-04. The Steelers gashed them for 217 yards rushing, something that the Rams can't do. The Saints did have 6 sacks and 7 quarterback hits. They lost left tackle James Hurst to a concussion. He's in concussion protocol. And the Saints have gotten worse as the season's gone on. The only thing they have going for them is their pass rush. That's it. They have nothing else going for them. Will they make a quarterback change? It's Preston Ekdal's team here. The Saints, he says, Saints suck. I wouldn't lay points with them versus a high school team right now. Take it away for us, Andy. Here we go. We have Rams, Saints.
Yeah, this under is probably your only look. And if you like the under and you wanted to fade this Rams team, you missed the number on both. Like this took some early week money. Boy, the Saints are a sad sack of a team right now, but you can't bet on the Rams. Like it's going to be Wolford, and there was hints and rumors about Stafford's elbow previous to the season, saying like he might have to have surgery after the season. And then once it got down to it, and the Rams started to scuffle a little, there was talk of he might just shut it down for the year. I think that might end up being the case. I'm not even sure if he's actually in protocol or if it's just the elbow. If he is in concussion protocol, that's just a nice extra excuse to keep him off the field. I'm not sure you see him again this year. I can't bet on either of these quarterbacks. I understand playing New Orleans at 3. I can't bet it at 4. I understand playing this under. Maybe there's still some value at this number, but it's gone down enough where I'm probably off this one. This could be a no sweat rocking chair under for you guys. They got the early numbers on this. If you made me play this, I would still play under 38.5. I'm just going to stay off it for now. This game has like a 14-3 kind of feel to it. Without Cup, I mean, even with Stafford in and Cup out, their offense, that he was their whole offense for certain games. Games that they lost, he had big games. They can't run the ball at all. The offensive line's beat up. They're running with a backup quarterback, and you don't have Cooper Cup. This offense is, these are two lost in the woods offenses. So yeah, it's if the Saints see some steam against them, it gets back to a 3, I'd consider it. But boy, do I not want to bet on either of these teams. Beat up offensive lines, bad quarterback play, horrible offenses. Just probably the under or pass.
Sharpie says, I really think this is the best under on the board. Says, yes, we missed the early number, but if they don't score more than 30 points, then it's a good bet. Sky Dragon says, waiting for more books to post team totals. Should be able to find at least a 17 on the Rams and play an under. Is that the best angle of everything?
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it too. And hopefully we don't get Jeff Saturday and Cooper Cup isn't walking back through that tunnel, so maybe it doesn't matter if Stafford plays. And boy, with Cup laid up like that, if you're Stafford, what reason do you have to play? Like, you're well behind two teams in the division now. It's going to be awful tough to get back into the playoffs. I would just shut it down, man. You got your ring. Don't go messing it up here, especially if he truly is worried, if this concussion is a worry. Like, don't mess with that, guys. So yeah, I like that team total under look if you're waiting for that to get posted. And I like the under for new ones on that.
Yeah, I like this. Sharpie saying Rams D still a top 10 D. I think it makes sense. I think this number can still be worked with at 38.5. What did it get? What did it open up at other offshores at? How high did it open?
Honestly, I don't remember seeing this one up because of the quarterback stuff. I feel like books were slow to open this because of the Stafford stuff.
Will Hill opened this up a week ago at 42.5.
Sure. Yeah, the look ahead ones, I'm sure, were the other side of 40.
Same with Bet Online, 42.5. And that, by everything changed Sunday night. Everything changed, and it was 39.5. So you could have got a 39.5. Now 38.5 available. This Rams team total under could be low-hanging fruit, and the under could still be even at this number. Possible. I'm interested. Papa Kyle's got 41 on Sunday at DraftKings. Nice job. Okay, I find this game very appealing. Very, very appealing. And bum fight that we can make money off of. Let's move on.